You are only as old as your arteries. While most people worry about counting wrinkles on their face, your true biological age is quietly dictated by the 60,000 miles of blood vessels winding through your body. When those vessels stiffen, aging accelerates everywhere. But the science of longevity has discovered a powerful biological switch that can help soften your arteries and restore youthful elasticity. It is called nitric oxide. To understand why this single molecule matters so much, we first need to look at the inner lining of your blood vessels. This layer is called the endothelium. Think of the endothelium as a living, intelligent smart skin that coats every inch of your circulatory system. It is not just a passive pipe for blood to slide through. It is a massive endocrine organ that acts like an air traffic controller, deciding when to dilate your vessels to lower blood pressure, and when to restrict them. When your endothelium is healthy and functioning at its peak, it constantly manufactures nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas molecule that acts as a chemical messenger. The moment your heart beats and sends a surge of blood rushing through your vessels, the endothelium senses the friction and releases nitric oxide into the muscular walls surrounding the vessel. This tells those muscles to relax, allowing the vessel to expand smoothly and effortlessly. Unfortunately, as we age, this sophisticated signaling system starts to break down. Modern habits like chronic stress, lack of movement, poor diet, and elevated blood sugar inflict daily damage on the endothelium. When this lining becomes inflamed and damaged, a condition known as endothelial dysfunction sets in. Your body stops producing adequate nitric oxide, and your blood vessels lose their ability to expand properly. Without enough nitric oxide, your blood vessels become stiff and rigid. Blood pressure creeps upward because your pipes can no longer absorb the pressure waves of each heartbeat. Plaque finds it much easier to stick to damaged, inflamed vessel walls, setting the stage for cardiovascular disease. In short, when nitric oxide production drops, arterial aging speeds up dramatically, dragging down your overall health span. The good news is that endothelial dysfunction is not a one-way street. Because the endothelium is made of living, regenerating cells, you can actively repair it. By adopting specific daily habits designed to trigger nitric oxide production and protect your blood vessel lining, you can begin to reverse markers of arterial stiffness and restore youthful vascular function. The first pillar of the vascular protocol is harnessing the power of dietary nitrates. When you eat foods rich in natural nitrates, such as leafy greens, beets, and celery, your body utilizes a unique pathway to create nitric oxide. Interestingly, this pathway relies heavily on friendly bacteria living right on your tongue. These oral bacteria convert dietary nitrates into nitrites, which your stomach acid then converts into usable nitric oxide. This reveals a crucial warning for anyone trying to protect their heart. Many people use harsh antiseptic mouthwashes twice a day to kill bad breath bacteria. But powerful mouthwashes do not discriminate. They wipe out the exact oral microbiome needed to convert dietary nitrates into nitric oxide. If you blast your tongue with antiseptic wash every morning, you effectively shut down this primary dietary pathway for nitric oxide production. Instead of relying on harsh mouthwashes, simply switch to tongue scraping and mechanical cleaning. This preserves your beneficial oral bacteria while still keeping your breath fresh. By protecting your oral microbiome, you ensure that every time you eat a serving of beets or spinach, your body can successfully manufacture the nitric oxide your blood vessels desperately need. The second pillar of the vascular protocol is physical movement, specifically exercise that creates laminar shear stress. When you engage in aerobic exercise, brisk walking, or resistance training, blood flows faster and smoother through your vessels. This fluid friction against the endothelial walls is called shear stress. Shear stress acts as a mechanical alarm clock that activates an enzyme inside your endothelial cells called endothelial nitric oxide synthase. This enzyme takes the amino acid L-arginine and converts it directly into nitric oxide. Every time you exercise, you are literally giving your blood vessels a mechanical workout that forces them to flush out stale stagnation, produce a fresh wave of nitric oxide, and remodel themselves to become more elastic and resilient over time. As you implement these protocols, how do you know if your internal biological age is actually shifting for the better? This is where objective measurement becomes essential. To truly track whether your vascular protocols and lifestyle changes are slowing down your aging process at a molecular level, you need more than just a standard blood pressure cuff. The definitive solution to measuring your true biological age and tracking your rate of aging is the True Diagnostic test. True Diagnostic uses advanced epigenetic testing to analyze your DNA methylation patterns. By utilizing the Dunedin-Pace algorithm, it measures not just how old you are in calendar years, but how fast your biological clock is actually ticking. If your vascular protocol is working, tests like Dunedin-Pace will show a measurable slowdown in your aging speed. The third pillar of the protocol involves targeted nutritional support to protect existing nitric oxide from destruction. Once nitric oxide is produced, it is highly fragile and vulnerable to free radicals, particularly reactive oxygen species. These destructive molecules quickly react with nitric oxide, turning it into a harmful compound called peroxynitrite and robbing your blood vessels of their protective gas. To stop this oxidative destruction, you need a robust defense system of antioxidants. Compounds like vitamin C, polyphenol-rich dark berries, pomegranate extract, and coenzyme Q10 act as chemical bodyguards. They neutralize free radicals before they can touch your nitric oxide, ensuring that the precious molecules your endothelium produces stay active long enough to relax and expand your vessels. Another powerful compound to include is L-citrulline. While L-arginine is the direct building block for nitric oxide, supplementing with L-citrulline is often far more effective. L-citrulline bypasses liver metabolism and converts directly into L-arginine in the kidneys, leading to a much higher and more sustained surge of nitric oxide production throughout your entire cardiovascular system. Putting this protocol into practice is simple. Start by eliminating harsh antiseptic mouthwashes to protect your oral microbiome. Add nitrate-rich vegetables like arugula, spinach, and beets to your daily meals. Incorporate regular cardiovascular movement to generate shear stress, and support your endothelium with antioxidants and L-citrulline. By caring for your blood vessel lining, you protect your entire body from premature aging. Your vascular health dictates your physical freedom as you age. By restoring nitric oxide signaling, you are not just lowering blood pressure or protecting your heart, you are keeping every cell in your body nourished with oxygen and vital nutrients. Click the video on your screen right now to discover how mitochondrial dysfunction drives overall cellular aging and learn the protocols to fix your cellular power plants next.